Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Real Confessions podcast. I am your host, aidaozuna. So this is just going to be a recap of the whole entire episode. This is a longer episode, but I made it very special because you are also able to go ahead and go on my YouTube channel to see the visual of the podcast. So I'm super excited. So this podcast is going to be my 2020 reflection. So basically things that I did accomplish 2020, things that I've learned, my lessons and things like that. But as I'm talking about my 2020, go ahead and make sure you're preparing for 2021. Grab your notebook, grab your pen, write down your goals, write down your vision, write down the things that you see yourself doing. Be specific and remember that always believe in yourself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Go ahead and tune into the YouTube, like I said, for the visual. And thank you guys so much for the support. So let's go ahead and get into the episode. You on real point? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Real Confessions podcast. I am your host, aidaozuna. So this is actually going to be a very special episode. So I'm actually going to also be recording on YouTube. So if you want to see the visual of this, you go ahead and tune into my YouTube channel, aidaozuna. But this is going to be a very special episode because we're going to be talking about 2020. Basically, it's going to be a 2020 reflection. I do have one of my vision board that I did do like in the beginning of 2020, and we're going to talk about things that I did accomplish, also things that I learned 2020, my goal. Well, we're not going to be talking about like my specific goals for 2021 because my vision did change and I kind of want to keep my goals to myself, but I'm going to basically talk about what I could have done differently. And yeah, we're just going to go over my goals for 2020, what I did accomplish and things like that. It is December, so it is basically literally 2020 is ending. Like we're basically in 2021 now. Like 2021 is literally weeks away. And I feel like it's time now to prepare for 2021. Like I recently, here come Josiah, y'all. Josiah's over here. Josiah's over here. Say hi. Say hi. Look, say hi. Oh, kiss it. Okay. He didn't want to say hi. Okay. So, yeah, you guys are going to hear him, but it is what it is. You guys know I'm a mom. There's nothing I can't do about that. But, okay, I forgot what I was saying. Okay, so I was saying that I recently, Josiah. Okay. So basically, I was saying that I recently experienced my first Black Friday for my business, AJLX Collections, and it went amazing. I just want to say thank you to those who did support my first Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Like, I made so much money that I never made, like, in that amount of time. Like, I made so much money in a day, and I remember me working a 9-to-5 and not even making that in a month. So it's so crazy, and I'm so grateful, and just thank you. But after Black Friday, I decided to take a break from Instagram, and I usually just go MIA, but I'm like, you know what? I've really built the connection with my followers and my supporters and my subscribers that I can be real and authentic and transparent. So I'm like, you know what? I made a post, and I always do like AJLX reminders. So I do AJLX reminders. Basically, I talk about, like, my first AJLX reminder was always show gratitude. I always try to showcase my personality and how positive I am, and just positive reminders, things that I throughout the day basically say to myself, like, okay, Ada, you gotta show gratitude. So basically just reminders that I feel like could definitely help someone and uplift someone throughout their day. So this recently, I just bumped into my ring light. So this reminder basically said, breaks are important. Remember to take a break. Breaks are important. And I talked about how taking breaks is important. You guys know that I always talk about taking breaks. But the reason I did that, like at the bottom, I was like, I say that all to say that AJLS Collections, we will be taking a break and we will resume posting content the 8th of December. When I did post that, I feel like it was probably like the 2nd of December, but I said the 8th of December, we will resume posting content. And I was just very transparent. I'm like, you know what? Black Friday was amazing. I want to thank everybody who did support me, but my eyes were literally glued to my phone to my phone and my laptop Black Friday weekends, and I feel like breaks are important. So I decided to be transparent and was like, okay, I'm gonna take a break. I literally needed it. I feel like I put my all into Black Friday. I really went hard. I was promoting. I was doing SMS marketing, email marketing, Instagram marketing. And it's crazy. I look at my insights and I have so many store sessions and from different places. Mostly was from Instagram because I was like posting on Instagram, posting Black Friday graphics, sales. Like I went hard and it was definitely worth it at the end of the day. But I feel like I definitely needed a break. So yeah, I just needed a break. And I feel like throughout this time of this break, I'm going to really focus on I'm recording this podcast because I have time to record the podcast. I'm going to edit this YouTube video. And I feel like I just needed it. So I feel like 2020 has definitely taught me to take breaks, to not be so hard on myself. And yeah, so basically that's why I'm recording this, because I actually have the time to. I am focused on AJLS collections, but I was taking a few days off. But I don't know why I even said that. So we're going to go ahead and get into the vision board. I do have my vision board here for those on YouTube. It kind of got cut off. I tried to print it. It's a digital vision board, but I tried to print it, but it did get cut off down here. So for my people on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the screen. And we're going to talk about some of the things on the vision board. So on my digital vision board, I do have a lot of pictures of me just because I wanted to make it personal. Also, if you guys are interested on how to make this, I'm going to be doing a video on it because I feel like digital vision boards are way better than actual vision boards. So on my vision board, I do have me here, a lot of pictures of me. I have a butterfly. I have words randomly, consistency, healthy, travel, positivity, family, already mine, strength. So I have words that I feel like, I have monetization, I have growth, I have collabs. I do have here let's start from the top. So on the top, I do have a picture of me. Then next to the picture of me, I have a YouTube, basically a YouTube email. And this was before I even got monetized on YouTube. I probably didn't even have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I have the YouTube email, and I got this off of like Google, a YouTube email. And basically it says, thank you and congratulations. Welcome to the YouTube partners. And then on the top of the email, basically, like I said, I got that email from YouTube. It wasn't an actual email that they sent me, which they ended up sending it to me. I literally manifested it. But over the email, I have monetization, growth, collabs. I do have the YouTube plaque. And then at the bottom, I have basically my YouTube subscribers, and it's 119,000 subscribers. Now, I didn't get 119 subscribers, but I did get 30,000 subscribers. And at the time, like I said, when I did do this, I didn't have 1,000 subscribers yet. So I'm going to go ahead and read some affirmations that I wrote. I have here, I will have 100,000+ subscribers. I will pass 4,000 watch hours. And yeah, like I will network and build up my clientele, both business and YouTube. So like I said, I didn't gain 100,000 whatever subscribers, but I did get 30,000 subscribers, and I did get monetized, and I did grow off of YouTube. So yeah, that email, I definitely accomplished that. So at the bottom of that, I do have my business. So it says my business, and then it says AJLS Collection. It has my logo. Then I have Girl Boss orders and like money signs and black hearts. And I have money, and I have a picture of a girl with orders like all over. And I could definitely say that I did accomplish that. Like I said, when I made this vision board, I didn't even launch my business yet. I was in the process of building up brand awareness. My hands are sweaty, y'all. I was in the process of building up brand awareness and posting on YouTube and letting people know my brand. But I could definitely say that I did accomplish this, because for Black Friday, I made a lot of money, and also like for my launch, I had a lot of orders, and Black Friday I had a lot of orders. So I could definitely say that I am a girl boss, and I did get orders, and I did launch my business, and we're growing, and I'm learning, and yeah, I'm literally growing. I'm growing, and I'm so happy that I am growing despite me taking breaks. Like despite me, like if you guys been following me, I did take a break, and in the midst of taking a break, a lot of things did happen, and I was really suffering mentally, physically, emotionally. I almost lost my son. I did turn 21, which was like something that's big to me. Like 21, okay. So yeah, a lot happened in the midst of me closing down my business, shipments getting delayed. It's just a whole bunch of stuff that happened. But I definitely feel like that was part of the process. So I wasn't too hard on myself. So now we're going to go ahead and go to the side, to the right side of my vision board. And I have here BBL, breast reduction, and consistency. So I have a picture of me, and I also have a picture of a girl with a banging ass body, bomb body, and a girl with like the titties, okay, nice titties. But I didn't get my BBL this 2020, but definitely 2021. That's one of my goals. But I did have my first breast reduction consultation. So my breast reduction is actually, y'all might like lisp. My breast reduction is actually scheduled for January. Woo woo! So January. So I had my first breast reduction consultation. It was in October. I have another appointment this month, which is December, and then I have the actual surgery January. And I'm so happy. This is something that I've been wanting since I was literally 10 or 11. And I've been wanting it because I've always had big boobs, and literally always had big boobs. They got even bigger when I got pregnant with Josiah. Woo! And I always have backaches. Like, I always complain. My neck always feels tight. It's the worst. If you have big boobs, big breasts, you know how it is. Like, it's the worst. But yeah, I definitely did accomplish that, and it's going to be paid for my insurance. I'm not gonna pay anything out of pocket, which is freaking dope and amazing, and I'm super grateful. So yeah, I am getting my breast reduction. I think I'll be documenting that process because that's definitely something that affected my confidence. Like, when you have big breasts, if you do know, you can't wear certain shirts, and like, even if you do wear like tight shirts and things like that, like, you can't hide your boobs. And I feel like my whole life, that's the first thing people will look at is my boobs, because they're freaking huge, especially when I would wear like tight in school. I remember tight button downs and things like that. Like, my boobs just would pop out, and like, yeah, that's something that that's the first thing that people would look at, despite obviously they look at your face and stuff. But my boobs they were just, say hello, because they're literally huge. So I just was very self-conscious, still am self-conscious about my boobs. But I always knew that like I said, I always knew since I was 10, 11 that I was going to get a breast reduction. But yeah, big boobs. A lot of people that have small boobs want big boobs. A lot of people that want big boobs want small boobs. And they asked me like, okay, Ada, how long, how short do you want it? How small do you want to go? I said as small as possible. Okay. I've been dealing with these big boobs for my whole life. I just want them gone. And yeah, so I'm super excited about the surgery, and I know that's definitely going to be a boost in my confidence. I'm going to be more comfortable in my body, and I am comfortable, but I just feel like if you can change, and not everybody, I feel like if you want to change your body through surgery, then so be it. That's why it's there. At the end of the day, yes, God made us who we are. But if you can change something, like, why not? Like, for you to be more comfortable in your skin. That's my opinion. So I just feel like I don't have anything against surgery. I don't have anything against people, altering their bodies. So I'm not against none of that, and I'm super excited for my surgery, and I'm super happy and super grateful. So another thing I have here is consistency. I definitely was consistent this year, and I really did show up for myself. Consistency is definitely something that I feel like I do struggle with, because oftentimes, like I said, I do like taking breaks and things like that. And I'm like, consistency is definitely something that I feel like we all should work on, is continuously showing up for ourselves. But I definitely could say that I was consistent this year. I do have lash boxes here, and I have this crazy because when I first launched my business, I started with square boxes, which they're amazing. But I have here slide out boxes, lash boxes, and these are the boxes that I currently have now with my new collection. And yeah, it's like crazy to see that I put slide boxes here and I have slide boxes now for my lash boxes. It's amazing. Then I do have here at the bottom of that, I have family, positivity, and strength. And basically on this section, I have pictures of Josiah, all pictures of Josiah, pictures of me, I have a picture here of like family, a family here. And I do have, here it got cut off, but I know this quote says, with God, she will never fall. I believe that's the quote. It's cut off here, but I'm going to insert it on the screen. But I'm pretty sure it says that with God here, she will never fail or she will never fall. And that's definitely true this year. I've been through a lot. I went through a lot. But guess what? You know, family is everything. I made sure to be grateful for what it is that I do have. Me almost losing my son was definitely something that definitely still affects me. It affected me, and that's something that I always remember. But it made me realize how strong family is. And it made me realize that I need to be grateful for everything that I do have, even if my family isn't perfect, even if I'm not perfect, even if my life isn't perfect. I gotta be grateful. And yeah, I have here positivity. I could definitely say that this year, despite everything, I was positive. I was happy. And I'm just so happy. And Josiah looks so cute. What are these pictures? All these pictures. But in this picture, he's just smiling. And I'm just so happy. And so grateful that I have him. Strength. Definitely, God really came through with the strength. Because there was times where I'm just like, oh my. There was times where I'm like, can I even do this? Can I do this? Like, can I keep going? And yeah, like God showed up every time. That's something about God, that he will always provide. Despite whatever you go, he will provide. So don't even worry. If you're lacking financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, God will always God will always provide. And that's something that I definitely learned this year. So yeah, family wise, positivity wise, strength, all of those things I definitely did accomplish. Then we have here our travel section. Now, I did not travel this year. I have here travel and I put vacation. I don't even have a bay, okay? But I definitely didn't travel. COVID didn't really allow for anyone to travel. I know people were still traveling, but I wouldn't risk myself. Maybe 2021, take the risk. I definitely want to take a trip. But yeah, I didn't travel, so let's not even talk about that. Well, we could still talk about it. I definitely wanted to travel somewhere nice, take a trip, definitely needed it. But 2021, we're going to try again. I definitely want to go to Paris. I have here a freaking beautiful woman here. She's in front of the Eiffel Tower. And yeah, I definitely want to go to Paris. I do have here a designer and a car. I always wanted an Audi, a black Audi with black interior, leather seats, just smells like pina colada, the pina colada scent, the car scent. On the back, I do want my license plate to say AJLS Collections. I want some, shiny silver rims. I want like the screen inside, touch screen. I want it to have voice commands. Yeah. I just want a black Audi. Okay. So I'm definitely going to cop me a black Audi. I do have like here designer things. So like Dior, Louis Vuitton, things like that. And I have another section here where it says healthy, and it has like salad, avocado. Literally on my vision board, I'm very specific. And with my 2021 vision board, I'm going to even be more specific. And I definitely feel like this wasn't as specific. Like this was kind of just like the surface of it, but I'm really going to go into detail like with my 2021 goals, because my vision definitely changed and it's a lot more that I want to accomplish. But I could definitely say that most things on this I definitely did accomplish. And even if I didn't accomplish it, I know for 2021 we're going to accomplish this and more. But I'm definitely happy with everything that I did do this year, everything that I definitely learned, and everything that I endured, because it only made me stronger. So I do want to go ahead and read some affirmations here that I did write down here on my manifestation book. So it says, I will have 1,000 subscribers. I will pass 4,000 hours in watch time. I will be successful in my life, my business, and as a mother. I will travel the world. I will be financially stable. I will invest my money. I will network and build up my clientele both in business and YouTube. I will be making money. I do have like the amount of money, but y'all don't need to know. And then I will grow as a person, as a mom, as a woman. I will grow. And it's definitely something that I feel like, yeah, you need to write things down. And I do have here my 2020 goals. If you guys see on YouTube, I definitely talked about this. So my 2020 goals, these were my 2020 goals. Like I said, I'm very specific now with my 2021 goals. I wrote down deadlines. I wrote down things that I want to do. If it's to make a certain amount of money, I literally was specific and how to make it. But for my 2020 goals, they weren't very specific. But for my 2021 goals, like I said, I get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours in watch time. Did that. Get my MacBook Pro 16-inch. Did that. Launch my online business. Did that. Get my breast reduction. I didn't do it 2020, but for 2021, did that. Get closer to God. Definitely did that. My relationship with God has definitely grown just because I did go through so much, and a lot of times I was mostly on my own. So I feel like the only person, like, God never fails. Like, when nobody else is there, God is there for you. So definitely got closer to God. Get monetized on YouTube. Did that. Go on a shopping spree. Definitely didn't do that. I didn't do that. I invested most of my money into my business. Travel out of the city and state. When I wrote this, I believe I was in Florida. So I should have been more specific, because travel out the city and state, I was in Florida, so boom, back in Pennsylvania. I should have been specific on that. Get a BBL. Didn't do that, but next year it's over. Reach 30,000. Hold on. Reach 3,000 followers on Instagram. This was my personal page. At the time, I had about 900 to 1,000 followers on Instagram. Now I have about 5,000, almost 6,000 followers on Instagram, and almost 9,000 on my business page. So that's amazing. That is amazing. Collab with other small YouTubers. I definitely did that. And I also collabed with other business owners. So that's super exciting. Here I have multiple streams of income. Definitely do have that. Go all out for Christmas. Christmas is this month. So I definitely want to go all out for Christmas. Launch my podcast. I did that on my 21st birthday, and I'm just so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. I really am. Even though, like, you know, we all deal with imposter syndrome. We all deal with self-doubt. We all deal with all of these things, but I definitely am proud of myself. Hit 40K subscribers. So I hit 30K. I'm almost at 40K. I haven't been consistent on YouTube, so I don't expect to continuously keep growing, even though I don't post. Like, you know, there's people that will unsubscribe and things like that, but I know that I will hit 100K. I just have to keep being consistent. I do have here get teeth done. Didn't do that, but definitely on my list to do. And I do have here get first apartment. Didn't do that. Well, I did, but I want to get it on my own, okay? I did get my first apartment, but it didn't last long. And it wasn't mine. I just want to get my own, okay? Like, where I don't have to worry about nobody. I don't got to put up with, no, just my own. And that's definitely a goal that I do have. So for the most part, I definitely accomplished a lot of my 2020 goals. And I'm so happy. Here I'm in my journal. I'm just going through and I'm looking at a lot of the stuff that I would write down. A lot of the stuff that I feel like throughout 2020, like 6 habits to make your life easier, how to remain positive. These are all things that I would write for myself. And sometimes, like, I actually like the how to get positive when I did a podcast on that, how to grow, like how to step out of your comfort zone. These are things that I like write for myself. But then when I feel like I've accomplished that, or when I feel like I've actually practiced what I preach, I go ahead and share with somebody else because I feel like a lot of people may need that. And here I just have a lot of journal entries. Every time I feel like I am down, or I feel like I'm going through it or not motivated, or I don't feel inspired, I write down my thoughts and how I feel, because it definitely helps me get in tune with my thoughts and how I'm feeling. Oftentimes, my thoughts are all over the place. My mind is always on go, go, go. But getting my thoughts on paper, sometimes while I'm writing, I literally cry because getting my thoughts on paper makes me realize, and it kind of like makes you really feel what it is that you're really feeling. You know, oftentimes, like I said, our thoughts are always on go. But when you put it on paper and when you don't hold anything back, it's like literally an amazing feeling. So I do have here April 30th, and I have journal entries, and it's crazy. I'm not going to read like too much, but I'm just going to read one so you guys can see like what I'm talking about. So here, April the 30th, 2020. Like I said, I'm not going to read everything. So lately, this is me. So this is how it starts. So lately, I haven't been feeling myself. With me doing so many things at once, I have been very anxious while launching my business. I tend to let others' opinions cloud my judgment. I know that I will be very successful and wealthy with the life I want, so I get frustrated with how I am living. With how I am living right now. I love my space, but I feel suffocated with different energies and vibes. I know by 2021, I will have my own apartment with more than 100,000 subscribers and my car. Josiah will have everything he needs. I will be so happy with my body and confidence, and AJLS Collections will be a 6-figure business. And yeah, really go into detail, but that's kind of what I mean. But it says, I feel like I really needed this time to praise and put God first. I put everything in his hands. God is good, and I will be a living testimony. I'm so grateful for the good and the bad because it has made me who I am today. I want to inspire others every day and be able to be someone you can relate to. I am motivated, strong, confident, worthy, rich, successful, inspired, and open-minded. Thank you, God. I'm grateful for what I have and what I will receive as well. And that, like, literally, when I wrote that, I know that I was going through it. But guess what? I always show gratitude. And this was April 30th. And yeah, I always do like a monthly breakdown. I always, like, in the beginning of the month, I write down my goals for the month. And yeah, this month was kind of different because I'm writing not only goals for the month, but I'm also writing goals for the year, next year. So I'm just so excited, so happy, and I'm so grateful for everybody who has been supporting me and following my journey. I know that I just started my journey, but the support is literally unreal. The people that have been supporting me, the people that have been rooting for me, I am so grateful. I'm literally so grateful, and I'm so happy, and I couldn't have the best, like, I couldn't have it any other way. Like, you guys are amazing, and I just want to thank you guys for supporting me in any way, shape, or form. 2020 was definitely a year of realization, a year of growth, a year of consistency, a year of letting people go that no longer serve me, that no longer allow me to grow. Toxic people that are secretly envying you, secretly comparing themselves. I literally cut off so much people. And even if I was cool, like, there's people that you are cool with, but that no longer help you grow or evolve. And I feel like I definitely had to let people go. And letting people go was literally the best decision I ever made, because it allows me just to grow as a person. And I'm just so happy for all the decisions, may they be good or bad, that I have made, because everything that I've been through, everything that I will go through, at the end of the day, I'm trusting the process, and it's going to make me stronger and just a better version of me. And I'm just so happy, and I'm so grateful, and I feel like I'm definitely about to start crying. I don't want to start crying, but I'm just so happy and grateful that everything is playing out the way it is, and that my business is growing, my YouTube channel is growing, my podcast is growing, I'm growing, my family is growing. Well, family is growing. I don't want to say like I'm having more kids, and that's not what I mean, but I'm saying like we're growing, and we're me and Josiah, like I'm literally building. I always had that relationship with Josiah, but now as he's getting older, I feel like I could definitely talk to him. I always talked to him ever since he was little, and I feel like he always understood. Like Josiah's so freaking smart, but now I can really talk to him, and he doesn't talk back. He'll be like, but I know what he's saying, or like I know by his body language that he understands what I'm saying. And yeah, like we're just growing, and I'm happy to be building that relationship with him. And I'm just so happy for him to, I'm just so happy that he doesn't have to go through a lot of the things that I went through as a child. And I'm just so happy that by the time Josiah's old, my business is going to be booming. By the time Josiah is 5, 6, 7, like he's going to be working for me. Okay. He's going to be helping me with HLS collections. And I'm just so happy, and I'm so grateful. God is good. And I just want to say to anybody, whatever it is that you want to do, let me look at the camera because I know I haven't been looking at the camera. Whatever it is that you want to do in this life, you are capable of doing it. You have to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, my nose is itchy. I don't know what is wrong. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody is going to believe in you. You have to let go of that self-doubt. And I'm not going to lie, I do still have self-doubt. Okay, we all deal with it. We all doubt our abilities and doubt our talents. But guess what? Sometimes you got to dismiss, not sometimes, all the time. You must dismiss those thoughts. You must dismiss those thoughts, because at the end of the day, those thoughts are only holding you back from success. And I do have a podcast episode on things holding you back from success. And I definitely feel like you should definitely listen to that if you haven't already. But I just want to say that believe in yourself. And I'm definitely going to be doing something very special before 2020 ends, or even in the beginning of 2021, to really help you guys and to really be able to motivate you guys. And I'm just so grateful for every single one of you guys. I hope all your 2020 goals you accomplished, if not all of them, most of them. And for 2021, set bigger and better goals. Be specific on how you're going to accomplish the goals. Be specific on where it is that you see yourself going, and don't be afraid to take a step back to like what it is that you are doing to focus. Like I said, I took a few days off from my Instagram. Like my store is still open and everything, but I took a few days off to really focus on what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. Like my vision, my audience, my like things that I feel like my audience could resonate with, and get real with myself, because that's what it's all about. If you're not real with yourself, and if you don't self-reflect on what's going good and what's going bad and what you're doing and what you're not supposed to be doing, I feel like you're never going to get closer to your goals, because you have to be real with yourself. It all starts with being real with you. So yeah, that's the end of this episode. This was kind of like a 2020 reflection episode. I definitely want to do these like every year probably. And yeah, so I'm not going to be sharing my 2021 goals, but by the end of 2021 next year, I definitely want to let you guys know what it is that I did accomplish. And throughout 2020, I'll like talk about my goals and things like that. But I'm just super excited. This time around, I'm definitely going to keep my goals private. For 2020, I definitely shared my vision board on YouTube, but I no longer want to do that, just because I feel like these goals are definitely dear to my heart and private and very specific. And I feel like we should oftentimes keep our goals private. Because yes, there's people that are rooting for you, that are supporting you, but there's also people watching that have ill intentions. So it's all about keeping it safe, keeping it in your heart, and just keep grinding. Your vision is to your vision. Protect your vision. Trust your vision. Don't expect other people to understand your vision. And I feel like it's definitely important. So thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on Instagram at aidaozuna. I'll be back soon. And also follow me on my business page at Shop HLX Collections. And you can also follow the podcast at The Real Confessions Podcast. And I'm super excited for everything that's to come. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to go ahead and shop my business, HLXcollections.com. It's a lot coming, a lot of new products and things going. So yeah, make sure to go ahead and shop. And I have a lot in store for the podcast. I will have interviews and things like that. So I'm super excited. If you guys actually didn't know, I actually had my first interview. So you could go ahead and check it out. I'm going to go ahead and leave it in the show notes. I was super excited for that. And if you're on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and leave it in the comments. She's not in the comments, in the bio, but she's amazing. Her name is Lenore, and her soul, like, she is so positive, and I just love her. Like, her energy always radiates, and she's amazing. So I'm super happy that, and I'm super honored that she wanted me on her show. Like, it's amazing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure you go ahead and connect with me. I'm gonna leave all my information in the bio and in the show notes. But I'm super excited for everything that's to come. I keep saying that, but I really am, because I know big things are coming, and not only for me but for you guys too. Believe in yourself. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep going. Stop playing. Keep going. Like, we're going hard. 2021. Focus. Keep it real with yourself and focus, because I'm telling you, big things are coming. Big things are coming. And I'm getting hype and I'm getting emotional, but I know that big things are coming because I've been getting nothing but signs from God, from the universe. I've been getting nothing but signs. So I feel something coming. And be patient with yourself, be patient with your goals, be kind with yourself. And yeah, thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next episode, and for YouTube in the next video. Ada out.